All right, so I'm working on my eye movements. The purpose of this one is the activity will help you to tolerate quick eye movements such as those needed for reading. Because my eyes seem to really play an issue in my imbalance issues, this part has to really be worked on. One of the things he does each time is you have your normal eye chart like you have at the eye doctor. So you've got that big E, and then you've got a littler one, and then with the letters, and then they just keep progressively getting smaller. Well, my vision's been pretty blurry, even though I've been to the eye doctor 6 or 7 times. I still am having some issues with that. However, I believe because of all these exercises, it's getting better. So the first time I was able to read down to, I don't know, maybe the 5th line, 6th line, maybe. So I read that line. And so then he stands behind me then after that, and I just have to keep my head loose. And he moves my head back and forth like this, and I have to start over and read those letters as he's moving my head back and forth. Wow, that's super hard. I did not make it close to the line that I was able to read while it was steady. However, yesterday, and for 2 weeks, that stayed exactly the same. I messed up at the same exact point. Yesterday, I made it to the line above my line. So I have definitely made progress there, and it's really hard. And you can't trick him because he has the whole chart memorized, so he knows when you mess up. So I've tried. But anyway, so we're doing things. He started me added. So I still will do all my other exercises, but I now have more exercises that I do as well that will just focus on the eyes. So it says sit in a comfortable position, hold a playing card. It says king or queen. I didn't read that part very well. I have a 7 and an 8. It doesn't really matter because since I am just starting, I don't need to, that'll be something I'll move to. In each hand at about your eye level and about 18 inches apart at a comfortable distance. So about right there would be 18-ish inches apart, okay? I may need to move back a little bit. I may need to move that down. It says to keep your head still and move your eyes quickly from one card to the other without stopping in between the cards. Do not go so quickly as to blur the targets. Remember to only move your eyes, not your head. Well, when he first had me doing this yesterday, my head just, I don't know if it's because of the waviness or what, but my head really just wanted to go at the same time. It says to, at first, use a larger target. As you improve, try to focus on progressively smaller details of the face card, such as the nose, eyes, or mouth of each card. And also, as you improve, try to move your eyes more quickly. You're going to do 15 to 20 repetitions in the horizontal direction. And then you're going to do them, you're going to do 18 inches apart in a vertical, and you will be doing that for the 15 to 20 times in the vertical direction. Let's see, and he said to do it 2 to 3 different times a day. So basically you're gonna hold the cards out here, your head's super gonna be steady, and literally your eyes are just going back and forth. If there's a wobble in your eye, or it becomes hard, or that's just not comfortable, he said to slow your eye movements down. You do not have to start out with your eyes going fast back and forth, but just make sure your head doesn't move. Okay, so that is, and you want to increase the speed to 120 BPM on a metronome for that one. Let's see, the next one is a visual tracking. The purpose is to help you to smoothly follow a moving target. This type of eye movement would be needed for watching a car cross in front of you at an intersection or following a tennis ball during play. Sit in a comfortable position, hold a playing card about 12 inches in front of your eyes. Slowly move the card horizontally to the right and to the left and back to the center. He didn't have me do the playing cards for this part, even though this paper actually says that. He had me doing my thumbs looking at my thumbs. And let's see here, if I can remember correctly. Remember to keep your head still during this exercise and to follow the card with only your eyes. Horizontally, move horizontally to the right and then back to the center. And then follow the index card with your eyes. You should then repeat this card movement in the vertical and up and down. So I think it was out here, and then to the center, and then back out, and then to the center. And then that is the same thing. Oh, nope, it's out here, back and forth, and then the thumbs up here, 18 inches apart, 12 inches apart, up and down, up and down. And then when they were moving, I may have to call him. The other thing I love about Dr. Koo is he gives you his cell phone number and he expects you to call him if you are confused at all, which I did not think I would be, but I can't really remember. Slowly move the card to the right, to the left. Okay, so maybe it's just one thumb. It is. Okay, it's coming to me. Bear with me, you guys. I don't do videos. My daughter does videos. I don't do them. You are just going, you don't want it to go too far off, but you want your head to stay still and you're just tracking. Okay, same thing without moving your head, up and down. 15 to 20 times is for the repetitions, 2 to 3 times a day. And that's just visual tracking. Okay, that makes more sense now. Horizontal head movements. In standing, it says you'll need to keep your vision stable with head movements. This is similar to watching for a break in traffic. Sit in a comfortable chair with your feet flat on the floor and your hands on your thighs. Keep your trunk still. Quickly turn your head and look to the right, then turn your head and look to the left without stopping in the center. And then look to the center and focus on the object for 5 seconds. This completes one cycle. He has me standing for this exercise. He printed these out and it's not corresponding, and I think that's why it's kind of confusing for me. So basically what I did for this exercise was where he had me standing, there was a clock in front, and then whenever I turned, there was a picture on the wall. So it was like a bridge picture. I would look at that bridge, and then when I looked that way, there was a picture of a Tulsa monument over there. So basically, as I would turn and I would look at the bridge, I would look at that picture to the left, and then I'd look at the clock for 5 seconds. I would stall there for 5 seconds. And then I would repeat, look there, and then stall for 5 seconds. Then it got to where do that 15 to 20 times, 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, then this one is the activities to keep your vision stable with large head movements. This type of movement is often needed when changing lanes while driving. Okay, so you'll find 3 objects. This is where I was moving to here. And again, this says while seated in a chair on the paper. I was standing at physical therapy. So I guess probably depending on where you are with your imbalance, you might need to sit, or you can stand. I don't really think that matters. It says to find 3 objects in the room that are eye level. One of the objects should be to your far left, one should be in front of you, and one should be on your far right. You're going to move your head to the left target, then the center target, then the right target, then the center, and then the left. This completes one cycle. Whereas the other one, we look to the right, we look to the left, then we look to the center, and we stop for 5 seconds. This one, there's no stop. There's no 5 second stop, and it's literally going to go like in a triangle. So, well, you're going to go just in order of your objects and then back again. So I would look here, 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 here. And you have to look and actually focus on what the object is you are looking at. And you're going to do that one cycle. Remember, it includes going all the way, 15 to 20 cycles without stopping at each target, and do that 2 to 3 times a day. The progression is to increase your speed and place the target further behind you. The goal is to have targets at 5 and 7 o'clock. So basically, my goal is going to be able to turn here, 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 and be able to do that at a quick speed. It's harder. It's just harder. All right, head circles. Sit in a comfortable chair and you're going to move your head in a circular motion with your eyes open. Let your eyes lead the way. So typically when we think of a head circle, we're just doing this, okay? You're not really focusing on anything with your eyes. So basically you're going to, before looking up, before moving your head up, you're going to look up and then your head, look, 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 look. So your head movements follow your eyes. They're not at the same time. So you're going to repeat this step once with your eyes closed. Okay, that's all the way around. That's once. You're going to do that 15 to 20 times in a clockwise direction, and then 15 to 20 times in the counterclockwise. Your progression, so if that gets easy, is to increase your speed. Because I just started this, I am not going to try to do that fast right here on the video. And then you want to also increase your range of motion. You want to eventually, he said, be able to do like big head circles around without it causing, see, just doing that caused me to have like a little wave of imbalance there. Another thing is imbalance is not the same as vertigo. Vertigo, your whole world is spinning. Like everything you're looking at looks like everything's moving to the point that you just are sick, like nauseated, throw up. Even if your eyes are closed, it feels like your eyes are just moving. Imbalance is not vertigo. It is more of that swaying feeling, just like you could fall down. You know, it doesn't just go away like with vertigo. It may last for a little bit and then it'll stop. With imbalance, it's just that constant feeling of like if your eyes are closed, your body just moving like you're on a ship. And I thought this was caused from my cruise. And I did have some of that type of swaying after a cruise one time for about 6 months, but it went away without any treatment. This just kind of has come on randomly out of nowhere, and it's literally causing me to be very depressed, very sad, and not myself, where I just want to just stay at home. So I'm done. I'm done feeling like that, and so I'm doing the physical therapy, and I do my exercises because it's not going to work if I don't do them. So I am committed to feeling 100% again. And those of you that do keto with me, I've had friends ask that aren't keto. You know, there's always people that are going to want to blame diet, and we all know that diet can actually ruin you if it's bad diet. So basically, I just want everybody to know this is not for my diet. I was doing keto long before this came on with no issues. I felt great. I exercised all the time. This has nothing to do with that. And my response always is, so you're telling me my body needs sugar? Because my body does not need sugar. Then I say, well, then I've been asked, well, what about grains? You know, you're not doing grains. Our grains are not the grains of our grandparents. Our bodies do not require grains. I am able to get all of what I need from other foods that are not grains or sugar. So that's not what's going on. I take my magnesium, I get my electrolytes, I try to make sure that's balanced because you can do too many electrolytes. And now that I'm doing the proper amount of water, everything about my system is calming down, and it is definitely improving, and I am truly hopeful that I will be imbalance free. I'll be balanced. I know that's kind of funny for those of you that know me, but Anyway, all right, so that was the head circles. Ball circles, this is stand with your feet apart with the shoulder width and equal weight on both feet. Hold a large ball or pillow with both hands and keep your arms straight. Keep your eyes on the ball or pillow. Keep your arms straight. Move the ball in large complete circles in a clockwise direction and follow the ball with your head and eyes. So basically, you're going to be doing this. Make the circle large by lifting the ball or pillow high over your head and low to the ground, bending your knees to touch the ground with the ball or the pillow. Try to move smoothly and continuously. If dizziness begins or increases, stop the movement until that feeling subsides and then begin again. Again, repetitions for all of these particular exercises has been 15 to 20 times and 2 to 3 times a day. Then you're going to do those exercises in the counterclockwise. Your progression for this, what you're going to do once that gets easy, is you're going to increase your speed, increase your range of motion, and change on 1 and 2 reps in each direction. I am not there yet. This one, let's see. This is what I already have actually. That I showed you in the other video, and that's the one with the E and doing this and then this. So there are 8 of those that are focusing on my eyes. Okay, well, you know, I probably should have dressed up, did my hair, put some makeup on before doing this video, but oh well. Thanks for watching. I hope these exercises help you. If you have any questions, please ask. Like I said, I've only been doing this a very short time, but I will help you as much as I can. And if you want a copy of these papers, I can take a picture of them and send them to you. All right, bye.